We can fix that. Thank you, Tanya. Otherwise, I would have just been like, doo, doo, doo. Well, hopefully we're back. Hello, Margaret. Welcome in, Margaret. Hey, Margaret. Oh. I have something for you. Hello, Mama Chola. All right. Looks like we're back. That's a good deal, huh? Let's see if I can get back in myself. I didn't get a notification, so I don't know if you guys got notifications and came in here that way, or if you just happened to be checking the channel. Or did I come back? Oh no, I'm different. Again, we go. Yes, please let me in. It's denying me access. Notification popped up. Okay, good. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Brudence. Welcome in. All right, that's a good. I got a notification. Okay, cool. Cool, I like it. Good to know. Well, we were mid perfume bottle, and I think I carried that perfume bottle off with me when my phone died. So if you want to know what happened, I thought my phone was charging because it's plugged in right here to the charger, but the power box was not on. So there you go. So my phone died, and I had to wait for it to at least get enough juice for me to get going again. And I fed the pets and had a little snack too. So here we go. Here we go again. Let's see if I can get on to, there we go. Wow, it doesn't let me into my, it's like, no, you don't need to be there. You really don't. But I'd like to be there. I like being able to type in my own chat. That's a pretty nice thing. Okay, here we go. Now it's cooperating. Now it's cooperating. Okay, so here we are. I didn't take it too far. I thought maybe I carried that perfume bottle off into Never Neverland. Sambuca, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't play fetch right now. Ooh. I'm sorry, buddy. Hello again, Rhonda. Hi, Leonore and Mama Chola, Joshy Boy, Margaret, Tanya, Bruce and Dennis. Everybody, thank you. Thank you for popping back in here. Welcome back. Hopefully, that will be the last. That will be the last of the interruptions. I thought the dog struck again, right? Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Nice, Beanie. Thank you, HQZ. And welcome in, HQZ. Hope you're doing well. I'll laugh right along with you. All right, so pick it back up at the perfume bottle. It's just really about as good as they get for these little perfume bottles. And $60 is what I had on that one. $85 to $125 is what I would ask in my shop. And even then, these would be $250 to $350 retail in this condition. So if somebody likes that little beauty for $60, again, original stopper in excellent condition. I don't remember if it's this one or the green one. but they're actually numbered, and the numbers match. So I can't actually see that well, but you might be able to see that. The bottom of the stopper and the bottom of the bottle. We're mashed up. Yes, you found us, Merche. Welcome in. One person at a time. Trickle back in. Don't forget that hit that thumbs up again, because the last time you hit that thumbs up, that was in the last stream. So you get to do it again. So there is that beauty. At 60. If somebody wants to get, it is sterling silver HQZ. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Some of them are plate, some of them are not. Please hit your thumbs up button for our wonderful host, Doug. Yes, there's a wonderful host, Doug. Vintage Boutique Cali. He is a wonderful host. Did you say 60? I did, Suzanne. I said 60. Can you believe that? That's a crazy price. I said 60. All right, Suzanne says 60 all day long. You see what I had on the bag? All right, we're going to count that down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Suzanne for 60. Thank you, Suzanne. Kind of like a gift. Right. All right, well, the partner to this, which I'm particular, I like these ones. I've bought these green ones in pretty rough shape before. The green ones, this emerald green glass, I don't remember the last one I bought that was unbroken. They've been at least cracked or had a replaced stopper, or the stopper was cracked. But again, yeah, this one, like I was saying, the only thing is, Abba, pretty sure that's what that says. Abba. Abba has, this bottle's name is Abba. But condition-wise, it's just as good as it gets. Same thing, numbered. Number 17 on this one, number 17. Yeah, the overlay, it's a nice heavy overlay. You know, it's a pretty substantial layer. Sometimes they're very thin, but this is actually, it's a pretty good layer on there. And beautiful design, in excellent condition. It's got all the elements. This one's a little bit more expensive. This one's $125. And that's easily half of what I'll list it for. Yep, sterling as well. Yeah, twice for the green HQZ, it is twice, yeah. And that's not because this one's worth twice as much. That other one was a great deal. You know, I had 85 on the other one. which is still a really good, basically a steal. So, and yeah, this emerald green glass, beautiful Art Nouveau design all the way around that. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous little heart right there. Just like the finishing touch, right? Damn you, Ebba. Come on, you gotta love this bottle for Ebba. And Ebba, and Ebba. You had to go and draw your name and everything. Yeah, don't you think about that when you're putting your name on bottles? Like getting a tattoo. All right. Nobody in at 125 on that one. Well, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it to 100. You have to, if that works for you, that works for me too. But that's it. That's as low as I can go. Again, look at the condition on that. Can all see me? Yep, I can see you, Bruce. Hello. Get your Christmas gift now. I don't know, something about that. I missed that one. Maybe all your messages just popped up at once. Again, the condition, look at that. Unbelievably good condition. If you're used to hunting for these, you've seen a lot of these, man. Just, I better stop handling it before the condition changes. All right, down it goes. If somebody's watching the playback and you want to hop on that, do it. All right, it looks like people can see you, Bruce. Let's see, were there other comments that were going unacknowledged? Maybe you were typing in somebody else's chat. I've done that before. Oh, this is pretty awesome. I've had a number of these pagodas, these carved crystal pagodas in sterling silver. Let's see, earrings, bracelets with pagoda links. I think that's it. I don't know if I've ever had a pendant, but had a lot of them. I've never had one in gold before. This one, really nice pendant. Ooh, it's got one of those bales. I'm going to get finger cramps again trying to pinch it. I need a little stick to put pendants on. Or my trusty old torque. Does this fit on the torque? Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful pagoda. It's 18 karat rose gold. That reverse carved action. You can see what they did there, little tricksters. It's 3.9 grams, 1.25 inches. Use a pretzel like Dennis, right? I need some, My pretzels are all knotted. That was hilarious. I don't know if that's a regular thing, but I was there to see that. The pagoda, it's 1.25 inches, so it's not super big. And it is $59. Looks like it's $58. Okay. I missed it a little bit there. Did you get it at Piercing Pagoda? HQC. I don't have to respond to that. What is that? I can plead the fifth. $58. It is 18 karat gold, folks. And if you have a nose, oh, that'd be a pretty awesome nose piercing. Can even go. Is it glass? No, Joshy boy, it is rock crystal. You sell all things pagodas. HQZ, I gotta go there. I thought they sold all things piercings. I'm so simple-minded. All right, I love that 3D, the 3D effect in there. All right. Wow. Down it goes. Down she goes. Oh, does somebody need a collar, a V neck torque collar that actually clasps? It's a 15-incher if you measure all the way around here. Tell me what a Pierce Pagoda is. Yes, please, someone do explain. Reverse carved glass, exactly. It's an intaglio. Yes, reverse carved glass or stone. So it's sterling silver, it's 15 inches, and it's $50 if somebody needs it. It is Mexican silver, if I remember right. If that's important, let me know and I can get my loop. And oh, I can actually see without my... Yes, it's got a T something something. Looks like Mexico 925. So you can probably see it better than I can. Of course, it's going to be backwards. And let's see, what did I have on that? $40? Yeah, let's do $40 on that. I had 50 on the bag, but I don't know. I don't know, 40 just sounds better. Yeah, totally, W. Marion. Plenty of collectors for those. All right. No action on that at 40. Down that can go. It can go on down. And I feel kind of bad. Jen B says $11. How long is it? HQC, it's a 15-incher. It has a 15-inch, yeah, 15-inch inner circumference there. It is pretty small, HQZ. Hello, Jen B. I loved your entrance there. That was pretty awesome. Jen B, someday you can have your own t-shirt. $11. This was pretty rad. Wow, I didn't put a price on the bag. It is 1 7/8 inch, so just under 2 inches. Just under 2-inch drop on that one. And 1 1/4 inch across, 8.5 grams. Just a fun pendant. And darn, I didn't put a price on the bag. So there we go, 35 bucks. I think about, is that what I paid for it? Oh, I like that little dichroic window right there. HQC, it could be. You have to buy it and deconstruct it to find out. I can neither confirm nor deny. Ooh, the all-seeking eye. The eye of Sauron. He's stuck in a room somewhere. What the heck happened, Sauron? Get out of that room. All right, nobody's into this Eye of Sauron pendant. Oh, ring. That would be a pretty cool ring. No one's into that for $35? All right. What is the stone, please? This is a rare agate known as dichroic glass. It is dichroic glass, Mama Chola. Small chance that it could be a GPS tracker. But it is $35. Wow, I almost knocked over my drink. Wow. Fizzy water. That's pretty refreshing. All right, $35 for that one. You know what? How about, nah. Let me write that on the bag so I know. Now it's got the price going. So cool, says Joshy Boy. I almost said I didn't know dichroic glass was an agate. Oh shoot, I better be careful how I joke around. I might get quoted for that one. Ooh. For shame. Ah. Oh, imagine trying to type in the chat with this thing. I almost believed him. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that might get clipped now. People are going to be like, look at what this idiot said. Oh, I do have a little itch right here. Holy cow. That is super effective. What a great little work of art. It's supposed to, I don't know if you ever saw the Pawn Stars episode, it's supposed to keep you from having to do any work. Looks to me like you could get more work done. And people aren't going to mess with you either. It is a beautiful Chinese finger guard. Right, Mama Chola? And I'm used to seeing these made into brooches. or brooches made to emulate these. Just make up stuff, right? Oh, you mean like this Polish tea straw on my finger? It's a special way to drink tea. Yeah, this is a great finger guard, and I rarely find them enameled like this in such good condition. It is silver plate, so not sterling silver. It's copper, silver over copper. So, which, yeah, kind of what I see a lot of in these. And it's 29 bucks. So, it is what it is. It's $29. It fits my pinky absolutely great. Like, I can't. Wow, that, you know, if nobody buys that for $29, I might just have to elevate myself. I never knew what it was, and I had one not as nice for a long time. Oh, well, I'm glad I was able to teach you something, Mama Chola. Now you've learned about the rare agate dichroic glass and Chinese finger guards. Cool. Wear it out on the one wheel. Oh man, that could end up not well. That could not end well. I can't English right now. All right, nobody into the finger guard for 29. That's all right. Let's see what we can do here. Well, no one wants the $29 finger guard. Pimpin'. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna leave that on for as long as I can. Anybody into a size 7.5, 14 karat white gold, about a half carat total weight diamond ring with a 1/4 carat center stone? Because that's what I saw next sitting in the tub. Yeah, if somebody's into that one, that one's $350. Size 7.5. Here are all the details on it. It's a size 7.5. It weighs 2.7 grams. It's 14 karat white gold. About 0.51 total carat weight, with the center stone being 4.2 millimeters and around a 1/4 carat. And there's the price, $350. See how handy this thing's coming in? Dang. 29, I'm in. I like it. 29, sold to me. I'm just kidding. If someone hits me up for 29 later, it's yours. My pinky's already starting to sweat. Pimping on the one wheel. All right. If somebody's into the diamond ring, that one is $350. And it does come with this lovely box that had a piece of paper with all the details on it. Whew. That one's flashing out the. It's flashing my eyeballs out. Yeah. Yep. W. Marion, I think you're right. I think you might be onto something there. All right, that one's going back in the bag. If somebody's into that at $350, hit me up. hit me up. Hit up my email. Oh, what do we got here? Register. Register. Let's get that repinned again. Here's my registration form. But yeah. Oh no. That's not what we wanted. Pin that. Do I need to fill out another jot form? HQZ, no, you do not. I have your current address, so you do not. But you're always welcome to. You know, you can use the jot form as a way to send me a message. You can't jot form too many times. Well, maybe you can, but not in my experience. All right, I gotta tell you. This might not. This might just indicate my class. I may not be a pinky finger guard wearing class. It's all right, Cosmo. Yeah, same neighbor as before. Yep, that one's going back in the bag. I do like it, but my pinky is not. My pinky's not liking that. Not happy with me. What's going on, chat? My secondary device just decided to take a nap. It's like, hey, I saw what your streaming device did earlier. You know, just... Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for dropping that. Thank you very much for dropping that. Oh. All right, not jewelry again. Absolutely really cute. I looked for a problem with this and I just couldn't find one. Beautiful Swarovski little decorative crystal cat. Its tail's perfect. And it's just really, really awesome. It's 20 bucks. There we go. Not just pinned, okay. Yo, chill out, Nightbot. We're not union breaking. We had a Streamus Interruptus break already. Nightbot's gonna get timed out. Mama Chola wants to see the bear. The bear? What bear? Did I have a bear? Which bear, Mama Chola? Did I miss it? Carved. Oh, the white and green, the white and green one. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll have to go into my office and grab that. All right. Oh, the little totem bear. The one looking up at the sky. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I can grab that. Maybe the other things only Mama Chola knows. How did you spot that one, Mama Chola? All right, this one. I promise I'm not imagining things. Oh no, you're not. Crap. Things from The Office. No, that one has a bail on it. Oh no, that one has a hole through it, so it's an actual bead. It looks like a totem pendant or figure, but it's a bead. Yeah, so this triple fob locket, man, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, check out that Victorian fob, or Georgian fob even. And let me get through this and then I'll go grab that. This one, it's really nice. It's in great condition. It's got all 3 lockets. Which, those are pretty small. You'd have to put a pretty small picture in there. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, but that turtle is really awesome. But there it is. It just needs a nice gold chain to hang on. And it's 35 bucks. Does it have initials on it? Oh, Rhonda. I don't know if they're initials or just little swirly patterns. I think they're just little. Let me look in the camera. It seems to be easier to just look here at what's going on. Yes, gold plated. It better be gold plated. Spinner style. All right, Mercier's in at 35. The turtle is too nice for a 4-year-old. Yeah, the other one probably is too, Mama Chola. But I do agree. The turtle's too nice for a 4-year-old. For most 4-year-olds, anyway. All right. Let's call that one for Mercier. Unless someone else is coming back at 37 in about 5 seconds. Sold to Mercier at 35 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Mercier. I think you're going to love that. And there are not too many things left in that tub. The tub of things that I had prepared anyways. Half a dozen things left in there or so. And a couple turquoise pendants I was holding out on because I know Aqua Lover was interested in. So she might be hanging out at Leslie's. So yeah, we'll see on those. Victorian acorn pendant. That one's coming up next. 10 karat gold Victorian acorn pendant. Uh, 6.4 grams of 10 karat. That's an amazing piece. I will show that when I get back. And let me go grab that polar bear real fast. Oh, stretch my legs. Ooh, it has cooled off. Thankfully. Thankfully that has cooled off. Oh. Well, I didn't see it. I don't know where it went. This was the one I thought you were talking about. Which, that one's pretty rad. And while I was out there, I found this as well. Little fun lucite ball. It's actually got color bands all the way down through it. And you have to shine a black light on it before you can actually see the banding of the whole ball. So sorry Mama Chola. I don't know where that went. It's around here somewhere. I just put 2 and 2 together because, you know, I did not. I liked it, but I wasn't planning on keeping it. I thought it was sitting in the tray of stuff with this other bear, and it's not. So, not sure. Oh, I also found this as well. That's so cool. Little resin foo dog. This one is some kind of, yeah, plastic or resin. Huh. Looks like maybe its ear's been, looks like maybe the ear's been glued on. Where's my loop? Oh, is Margaret out? Have to run, time for outside work. All right, Margaret, I'm sorry. I started talking to you at the beginning and I got sidetracked. So if you come back in, then let me know and I'll show you what I got for you. Yeah, this is some kind of resin foo dog, and it looks to me like his ear's been reconnected. I don't know, either reconnected or it just has some kind of split in the casting. But I'm going to say that's been glued back on. So glued back on ear foo dog resin casting. I meant the ball, please. The ball is lucite, Mama Chola. This foo dog, if somebody wants it, is $18. I'm here, says Aqualover. All right, Aqualover. I was going to run those turquoise pendants. So I wasn't sure which one you were interested in. So I didn't want you to miss out on them. So thank you. Thank you, Mama Chola. All right, foo dog. That one looks great from a distance. I mean, not that it doesn't look great up close, but give me a sec. No problem, Aqualover. I did have an item that I had started when I walked away that I'm gonna just finish here. This Victorian acorn pendant locket. Really a beautiful piece. And I did save this one from being melted, which I'm grateful to my friend for giving me the opportunity, because he could have easily just taken it, melted it, and he's like, hey, do you think you might be able to sell this as jewelry? Because it looks like a pretty nice piece. And I was like, yeah, let's not melt this one. And unfortunately, a couple other things did get melted, but they weren't the same kind of special piece that this one is. So it's beautiful. It's Victorian. It's an acorn. It's 10 karat gold. It's 6.4 grams, which I don't know, but I think right now 240 or something in scrap, depending on how much you're getting. Yeah, and this one, it's 285, which for what it is, regardless of the gold value, for what this is as a piece, that's a really good price. A very fair price. So and hopefully that's a price that guarantees it won't get melted for a while, but with the way gold's going these days, you just never know. Yeah, really a substantial piece and very cool. Zen, the dichroic window. Can I have it, please? Thank you. Zen, yes. I don't remember what I had the price at, but hopefully I updated the price on the bag. And you can have it. It's probably 35 or somewhere 30, somewhere in there. But yeah, 285 is the price on this. If you're into that, then let me know. Those are the details again. All right, I see Nicola. Nicola Lever Green is in at 285. So sorry for flipping you guys all off there. And let's just call that one for Nicola. And thank you, Nicola. I'm glad, because I love it too, and thank you for saving it, essentially. Did we get sold in there? I think I still had sold to 85. Okay. Boom. Yay. All right. Thank you, Nicola. And all right, Zen. 35 was what I had on the bag. Is that what you were remembering? If so, just hit 35. And we'll have it. It'll be a done deal. Either way, it's going in the bag. I just want to make sure that I had the right price going on that for you. All right, Zen, it's yours. Sold 35. Thank you, Zen. And thank you again, Nicola. All right, Christina, I don't know if you're ready, but little bit of history. Yeah, right? HQZ Zen. Zen got the dichroic glass pendant. That we made a little, or I made a little comment about that. The rare agate, also known as dichroic glass, which was a joke. All right. Well, I don't know which pendant you were interested in, Christina, but this was the one I was going to bring up first. It was the one that had the little fancy deal on the back, and it had a bunch of gunk in there, which was weird. It was like crayon. Hadn't seen that before. but I did clean it up a little bit. I love the beautiful mottled stone on this one. And I had $45 on this one. So the details on that were it's 10 grams, it's 2 inches by 1 1/8 inch, and 45. And all right, you're in, Christina. So if nobody else wants that or is interested, then I'm just going to call that for Christina. So someone would have to come back pretty quick at 47 or better. Like in 3, 2, 1, boom, sold to Christina. All right, there you go, Aqua Lover. And thank you. And thank you for Mama Chola. Thank you, Mama Chola, as well, for giving Aqua Lover a heads up on that. Okay, and the other one, you're welcome. The other one, this was the one, I personally liked this one. The stone on this was just great. I liked kind of that arrowhead design on it. And I called these both Sussy Silver, so I was happy when they both tested sterling. I don't know why I'm so suspicious these days. But this one, I liked it a little bit more. I liked it $3 more. This one's $48. All right, I see Christina's into this one also. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Aqua Lover. So if someone else doesn't come back pretty quick at 50 or better, then I'm going to call this one for Christina at $48. All right. Let's call that one sold. 48 to Christina. Thank you, Aqua Lover. Boom. You can always buy it for a present. Was that a hint? Did I miss something there? Yeah, I was pretty happy when I found those. I know you saw that, and I was happy that I was able to get them at a price that I could offer a good deal. So thank you, Christina. There's the ball. I don't know. Was that something you were asking about, Mama Chola? Yeah, right. Not lucky lately. I bought pieces that are 3 times that. So I'm looking back, holding back a lot. Holding back is good. Showing restraint is a good thing. Yeah, if somebody's interested in the ball, let's see. Can I ship that in a regular box? I think I can ship that in my regular box. I'll sell the cool ball for $15. $15. And it should be the normal $6. Yeah, it's plastic. It's some kind of plastic. I think it's lucite because it glows with UV, and with UV light you can see. Let's see, do I have my UV light here? I think I was playing with it earlier, so it didn't get back in my... I didn't put it back in my tub. Darn it. That darn fun light. That darn fun light that you got me, Tanya. Yeah, it actually goes down into like a green and almost a red, like a little, it has different colors all the way down. And that clear layer, like the whole thing looks dark, and then when you hit that clear layer and it flashes through, it's like, wow, bam, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if I had a little better backlight on it, you can see it. Where is your tool belt? My tool belt's hiding behind me, Mama Chola. There's a dark green. Yes, there totally. Yeah, Tanya got to see all the layers in there. All right, changing gears, back to some jewelry. Ooh, wow. I don't buy a lot of costume jewelry, but this one was so awesome. I couldn't deny it. Super clean. I love that Japan look. That darkened, almost gunmetal look to that. And the stones are just really nice, super sparkly. And it is 2.5 inches and 14 grams. What came out of that bag? I always like it when I have a mystery bag with measurements and stuff on it and no item. Uh-oh. I know that's not this one. Oh, I didn't get the price in the chat. So it is costume jewelry. Pretty sure it's costume jewelry. I didn't test it. But yeah, it looks to be just really high quality faceted rhinestones. Oh, W. Marion. W. Marion caught it. It's a $33 item. How low can you go? Get that exclamation point on the other side, W. Marion, and you got that. That link will drop right on there. So yeah, this is a how low can you go? Thank you, W. Marion. This item starts at a double-digit number and drops to the next lowest double-digit number until it sells. So this one started at $33. And no one's in at 33, so you know what's going to happen. I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it to 22. Where's Gen B? Gen B, are you still here? I think Gen B left, or we'd be seeing some 11s already in the chat. Although this isn't quite Gen B's speed, so... Uh-oh. Tanya stepping in for Gen B. Springing in on that 11. Oh, and Rhonda. Rhonda's on it too. You have been disqualified, sir. Oh, funny. All right. Well, no one was in at 22. I am dropping it to 11. And someone's going to have to come back in at 11. If you want it at 11. I see Rhonda. Rhonda's got it. Congratulations, Rhonda. Sold to Rhonda Schrader at 11. You guys crack me up. All right, 11. All right, that was the end of the tub of pre prepared items. I do still have a tray here of other items, but I just don't have the information for them, so I'm going to have to go with it as we go. All right, fun abalone pendant in sterling silver on this nice delicate sterling silver chain. Let's see, how long is that chain? And how big is that pendant? The pendant is 1 7/8 inch. 1 7/8 inch across. And that chain, the chain's looking like it's about 18 inches. How far off am I going to be? What do you think? Uh, 18 inches exactly. Pew, pew. Yeah, just like every time I guess. No, that's like the first time I've guessed right, I do believe. Yeah, great abalone necklace. $27. I think that's a good price for the pendant. It's like getting the pendant with a free chain. I think that's an overpriced price for the chain with a free pendant. Thanks, Speedy Fingers. What did I miss there? Can we see the back? Yes, you can. Back to the back. Let's see, it's got somebody signed it even. Or maybe it's just 925 sterling. I can't see that well. Look at how well it untangles. That's some detangle tech on that one. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for dropping some love. Can't have too much of that going on. All right, 27. It's going down. I should have been making a bag for that one. Oh, I see W. Marion. I am making a bag for that one now. It's the sold bag to W. Marion. All right, sold in 54321 to W. Marion. Thank you very much. Let me make that official. Got to double tap that one. W. Marion 27. I forgot about my flashing. Oh, all right. Get my bag of bags out of the way. Okay, some large size rings. Part of the block sale that Tanya and I hit this weekend. The lady had some nice large size rings, which was pretty cool, like hard to find. I was kind of bummed because one of them I really liked, and it's too big for me. Like, oh man, it's actually, I think it's a size 13, which is nice. I mean, it's a pretty masculine design. I mean, it could go either way, but I was liking it, and it's just too big for me. Size 13. So, oh, crunch. That felt nice. Let me double check that. Yeah, 12 3/4 is about where it's coming in. So just under a 13. 12.75, and I don't know what that is. It looks like a soda light or maybe even some kind of jasper. Not exactly sure. Nice blue semi-precious stone. I don't think it's a lapis. Oh man, it's almost got some purpley. I don't know what that is, but I like it. It's a great stone. And it's a size 13, and it's $29. Nope, it's $28. All right. I'm missing that 9 a lot tonight. So $28 on that. Size 13. It is made in Mexico, if I remember right. Mexico 925. And a great stone. Again, a nice big one. Like I think that could be it could be a thumb ring for me. Yeah. Speaking of which, can we hit that? Oh, I guess I can't really ask for too much more. 18 people in the house and 26 thumbs up. That's a pretty good ratio. Losing some people, but got lots of thumbs up still. All right. Nobody into that one for $28? You are well loved, sir. Well, thank you. I feel it. Oh, I see Lisa. Right as I was about to put that one down, Lisa Ross came in. All right, Lisa. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold to Lisa Ross at 28. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, and hello as well, Lisa. If I didn't catch you earlier, haven't caught you tonight, then howdy and thank you. Ooh, this was another nice one. I wanted to polish this one up actually before I brought it out, so if it doesn't sell, then next time it comes out, it's going to be all polished up. I like the sounds of that, Lisa, and that gentleman will be very appreciative. This one, oh, look at that. Again, I'm not sure what kind of stone. It's like some kind of agate. This one's a little bit smaller. And I can tell because it fits my middle finger. But it's a 12.5. So it's only a little bit smaller. But that quarter of a size actually makes a difference. So great stone on that. It actually has a little bit of like transparent, a little bit of transparent modeling to it. So when you look at it close, you can see down into the stone in pockets. So really cool. A little bit more of a simple look on that one. Same price. The last one was supposed to be $29, and this one is $29. If I type it right, $29 on this one. There you go. Maker in there. And again, if, all right, Lisa's into that one too. All right, Lisa. You're going to be making some gentlemen double happy, or you're going to be making two gentlemen happy. So either way, congratulations. Sold to Lisa Ross at $29. Excellent, Lisa. You're welcome, and thank you. Okay, this one, geez, I kind of hate to sell this one. I love the shape on it. I'm going to put it on my trusty torque here. Yeah, beautiful sterling silver, rose quartz in that classic marquee shape. Ooh, that's got a little extra attitude on that back lip. What's going on there? What's going on there? Yeah, really, it's just a sweet piece. And that one's $35. Got a really good deal on it, so why not pass along a very good deal? See what that measurement is on that. So just under 2-inch drop on that. And the pendant itself, like the stone, the stone is like 1 3/8 inch. So pretty good sized stone. There. Ooh. You will buy this pendant. You will subscribe to Raven's Chest and send your friends there as well. I'm not very good at this. I need a course in hypnotizing. All right. That one's going down. That one is going down into the pile of, nope, no it didn't. It's still hanging out here. All right, that was part of what I got this weekend, which was pretty awesome. All right, these ones I wasn't quite sure. You know, half the time you get these, they're not sterling. The other half they are. So it wasn't until I bought them on a card. It wasn't until I got them home, got them off the card, tested them, that I actually realized, okay, cool, they're sterling. But great sterling silver, Mexican, carved onyx faces. I didn't clean these, so if they got a little bit of gunk and stuff going on, then yeah, they're in as found condition. And screwbacks work. Screwbacks work really nice. Threads are still in good condition. And those are $25. $25. They are early Mexican silver. Mm. Oh, that one's got a little bit of old silver polish on it. This guy's got a little bit of attitude going. A little bit of tude. I don't know if you can hear the crows, but today has been the day of the crow. Rah, rah, the crow's out there. It's not a raven, it's a crow today. What is going on, crow? Rah. Okay. They're going down. We'll bring those back around another day. Oh shoot. I think you had mentioned these in the comments, Mama Chola. Almost forgot about those. Sterling silver. I've heard this stone called a number of things. Azure malachite, azurite, azurite malachite. 25. You're into the earrings, Mama Chola, at 25? The 25 was for these. Azurite. Because these ones are 28. So, if you're into these, if you're into those are 28. $39. That works even better, Mama Chola. $28 on those. So if somebody else likes those as well, they are clips, Mama Chola. I don't know if you saw that. Clip backs. So if that's problematic, let me know now. Say out or minus 28. Yeah, because I know for some people that does make a difference. So, nope. I don't know what nope means. Nope, you didn't see that they were clip backs. So, yeah. Again, say either in or out. Because right now, I got you sold at 28. Unless I hear otherwise. All right. I'm judging our lag factor right now, Mama Chola. All right, sold to Mama Chola at 28. 28. Boom. And dang it, I should have made him a 39. I'm kidding. Thank you, Mama Chola. This one, Sussy Silver again. It was actually the only one in the whole group that was not sterling silver. And what a bummer. Jeez. So easily passed off as sterling silver. I didn't hear, did you, Mama Chola? I did not mail your package. So, I partially owe you an apology because the stuff that was in the hold area is still in the hold area. So, all right, so this one, this Sussy Silver, was in fact not sterling silver. It is marked 925 right there. And it would be great if it was sterling silver, but it's not. Could I put that on the torque? Thank you, Rhonda. That calmed it down considerably. Yeah, it is silver plate and glass, so it's costume jewelry. Really nice costume jewelry. Really nice costume jewelry. It's $18. So, yeah, Mama Chola, I'll let you know. I will get all of it out tomorrow. So I think you understand. There were things that were held and other things that were paid for later, and so. So, but I can contact you and we can get that worked out. I can give you the update. So, yeah, it was a matter of where it was at. So there you go. All right, no one into $18 on that. How about 15? $15. It's pretty. It's blingy. Yeah, I figured, Mama Chola. It is what it is. All right. That one's going down. Maybe we should make a little bag of goodness. Bag of goodness. I got a whole bunch of stuff I could bring back around. But, oh, these were pretty awesome. These actually came, I got these the week before. I've always liked these repoussé coin pieces. Native Americans did a lot of buffalo nickels that they would hammer out into like conchos. See them on belts and hat bands and a little bit in jewelry as well. And someone took that idea and ran with it. And they did a pretty good job. Like this, it's not an easy process to take that and reform it. I think they did a bit better job on that side than this side, if I'm being honest. They are sterling silver. They're actually artisan signed, which is kind of rare for these. Like, I've seen them handmade, but I haven't seen them actually signed on there. And these ones are $25, which, great deal. I bought them in a group of stuff, and that's probably what I paid for them in that group. But that group has already paid for itself, and now I'm happy to just move them along. So they are very, very cool. Kind of heavy. They're, quarter sized, just under 1 inch wide. And they hang 1.5 inches. And they are sterling silver, so maybe I should just get a weight on these just for the heck of it. .9 grams. 9.9 grams total. So they're about 5 grams each. Because they're basically 10 grams. And $25 isn't working. Well, how about $20? What's that? About $2 a gram there? For sterling silver? Oh, I don't know. That might be worth buying them and melting them and making them into something else. What happened to my earring holder? I got to go, Doug. My late dinner is here. I am starving. Talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully, great show. All right, Mama Chola. Enjoy your dinner and have a good night. And yes, I will contact you tomorrow. All right, going down. Down they go. Into the area of no. All right, this ring right here, whew, man. This may have been one of the my favorite things I got this weekend. Love the silver work on this, and darn it, that great stamp work, it always gets me. There's something about that. I see the person doing that, doing this each stamp, because the focus and time, the focus and energy it takes to get those just right. You know, there's something about that I've always really liked and really respected. An absolutely stunning piece of turquoise in this. And all around, just super nice ring. Great stone, great silver work. Let's see, it is a size 8 1/4. Yeah. Size 8 1/4. It kind of just speaks for itself. Man, that stone, ugh. That's just something else. The whole thing, unsigned, no marks. $8 1/4, Tanya. So yeah, it comes in right around 8 1/4. And 20. You know, I was gonna start it at 85, but I'll start it at 75. I'll just start at my lowest. I think that price was from the last item that we cleared. On these. Do you want these at 20, Tanya? Because I may have missed that. It's really great, but can't shrink the fingers, right? So the price on this one is 75. And I see my Captiva in at 75. Hello, Draft Horse Diva. Welcome in. And welcome in my Captiva as well. I was kidding. I figured you were, Tanya. I don't know if I saved it this time. Glad to finally join you, says my Captiva. Hope you're well. Well, thank you, my Captiva. I am. I thought the stream just crashed again right there. So I don't know how much of it that you caught, but I'm back. I am back. And we've got my Captiva in at 75. So we'd be looking for 80 or better, or I'll be calling this one for my Captiva. Well, thank you, my Captiva. I appreciate that. All right. If nobody's coming in, we're going to call that sold to my Captiva at 75. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sold. Thank you, my Captiva. Hi, Tammy. And thank you. Thank you, Tanya. And I believe that was Eric as well in Clovis. So yeah, that's a fantastic ring. When I first picked it up when we were shopping, I had the hardest time putting it down. And so yeah, I ended up asking him if I could get a better price on it, and I did. So thank you, Eric. Eric, yeah. Did you find the white green bear pendant? Marion, I did. Yes. And I think the reason I had set it aside is because I wanted to test it. I was just curious if that little loop right there was sterling. So that's why I hadn't bought it up. I don't know what the metal part is. I missed that transaction. Yeah, you were in the middle of paying, so, and then I had to give him my resale information, and there was a lot going on there. So yeah, Marion, I did find it, and I think it's a moss agate. That's what it looks like to me, but it's a great piece, and it's $32. And W. Marion says $32. That works for me. Yeah, I thought it was pretty darn special. And we're going to call that one for W. Marion sold. Thank you very much, W. Marion. And he's in California. Yes, I am in California. I missed that. Are you USA? Aren't you for shipping? Yes. I am in the USA. Yep. All right. Thank you, W. Marion. That really is a cool piece. Okay, this one, I was trying to remember, did this one test silver too? It did. Okay, it was just the big blue one. This one's got like a gray agate, gray chalcedony, call it what you want. Nice uniform color to it. It could use a polish. As you know, I don't typically polish my pieces. $20 on that one. It is sterling. It's a nice heavy piece. Actually reminds me of Charles Albert pieces with that big heavy bezel. And nice big bail as well. Thanks, love moss agate. Well, that's awesome. I love moss agate too. And I love that. It's just a great piece. It'd be a great pendant. It'd also be a nice touchstone because it's kind of reverse, like reverse beveled on the backside. It's convex or concave. Get my cons right. $20 on that one. What do you think? Should I polish that one up a little bit and bring that back around? Should I put it on the torque and put it on me? Oh, hey, actually that works pretty good. Yesterday I was in all gray. That would have been perfect. The gray beanie with that gray pendant and the gray sweater. Bruce, sorry, the gray sweater's gone now. I got this for a great deal. So if somebody wants that for 15, jump on it for 15. Otherwise, I'll polish it up and bring it back for 35. Well, thank you, Rhonda Schrader. Very attractive. I appreciate that. And this lovely pendant appreciates that too. All right, nobody in, going down. Down it goes. Okay, well, this one looks good against a dark shade. Yeah, definitely the background definitely makes a big difference. This pendant, simple and awesome, both. I was staring at this stone, and the reverse image, it throws me off a little bit looking at it right now. But I feel like the stone was really treated quite well. I feel like the whole piece was just made with intention to display the stone. So, and I kept seeing different things in it, like a mountain. I saw a fire. I saw a mountain. I saw a dust storm. I don't know. Some pieces are weird like that. Picture jasper. You know, draft horse diva. I'm not sure. It's some kind of agate. It could be a petrified wood, even. But something about it. It's simple, but it's also hypnotic. And it's a great piece. You can see clearly artist signed on the back there. It's $25. Yeah, I think it's some kind of agate. Yeah, but it's so thin. You know, it could be a little slice of petrified wood, which same. Oh, I see W Marion is in at 25. And I think you know, Marion, this is a great deal. So if nobody else is interested in that one, let's call that one sold at 25 for W Marion. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pew, pew, pew. Congratulations, W Marion. Yeah, they didn't leave the back open. No, I think that was intentional. Like intentional in a way to display what they were trying to get in that stone. That needed to be backed to get that picture through whatever it is. I'd love to talk to the artist and they'd be like, "Yeah, man, I found a cool stone and put it in a bezel." Like, you're tripping. Yeah, it definitely looked like an agate to me, Tanya. So, hello, April. Welcome in. Welcome on in. Well, geez, I think that was almost the last of it. I don't know if Margaret popped back in here, but I feel bad now because she was one of the very first people in the chat, and I started talking to her, and then I chased a squirrel somewhere and didn't finish saying what I was saying. But I got this little brooch, parrot brooch, and is it Dudley? Dudley? Yeah, I got this and it made me think of Margaret, and so I was going to ship that off to Margaret. Do you have any operculum? Draft Horse Diva? I don't think I do. I don't believe I have any operculum right now. Nothing hiding out like that. I do have a stack of items here that, wow, nobody bought that? Interesting. That got passed on that I can bring back around and show off again, because I kind of feel like I made a mistake here that nobody bought that. So I'm just going to start with that. This sterling silver lava cameo, which I talked a little bit about the stone. I feel like it's actually some kind of marble, not lava, but that's neither here nor there. They're known as lava cameos. This one's quite exceptional. And it's in a sterling silver bezel. And it's $95. Here, these were the details. 1.75 inches by 1 3/8 inch, 13 grams, and $95 on that. Are you on for longer? I don't know, April. I think I'll probably wrap up. The pile here, the passed on items, and then I think I'll be done for the night. Yeah. April, I'd put this one probably in the 30s. Yeah. Not contemporary. has a lion on its head. Yeah, yeah. There was some debate as to who the character is, and it's exceptional, really. Like, I'm looking at it in person, and yeah, it's one of those pieces that you don't you don't see very often. Yeah, just the quality, the overall quality of it, it's really exceptional. And it is a brooch and a pendant. Yeah, I was really excited to find that one. This fetish, a turtle fetish, carved jet in turquoise by Emery Boone. Pretty famous fetish maker. You can find his current rendition of these for about $250, and this one's $50. So $50. Emery Boone is the carver, jet and turquoise. Those are the details. Do I have any fossils, Rhonda? I don't know if I have any fossils going right now. Let's see. Actually, I do have a little fossil here. I could sell that. It's a decorative piece I bought for myself that hasn't been it hasn't been decorating anything. It's just been sitting here. So it's kind of heavy though. I don't know. I forgot what these are called. I know Flocasso's got some. Flocasso's got some nicer ones. So Frank probably remembers what they are. But if anyone wants some fossils, you want these fossils? These are $10. Fossils, $10. Since you were asking, Rhonda, and I just happen to have fossils right here. All right, Draft Horse Diva's in. That's kind of funny. Oh, and there's another box of stuff here too. I think so. There's some stuff in here that I haven't brought. Oh yeah, a couple pieces that I haven't shown. Nice birchwood boxes. Look at the seam on these. And the handle. It's birch bark. So it's not wood, it's actually made out of the bark of the birch tree. And look at that, even the handle was made of a loop of birch. All right, I see I got Draft Horse in at 10 first, Rhonda. So you know the drill. You'd have to come back in at 12 or more, or we're gonna call it for Draft Horse Diva at $10. Dang, making me look for fossils made me find a whole bunch of other jewelry. That's not a fossil. Ding ding. We're gonna be singing a whole new song. Oh, that's nice. Totally forgot about that. Beautiful Art Deco jet necklace. What? Great sterling silver clasp on that. I see this got one dinged up bead, two dinged up bead. Three dinged up beads. Passes Rhonda. Okay. Draft Horse Diva, $10. they're yours. Let me write a little note on those. I don't have a bag big enough to put that in, so how much for the boxwood? Oh, for the birch bark box. The birch bark box. I have 2 of them. $30 on that one. Draft Horse Diva. All right, I got you, Draft Horse Diva. I don't think I actually hit sold 10 there, so let me officially get that sold at 10. Yeah, fun. Another box of more treasures. So, well, there you go, April. Maybe I'm not quite done yet. Okay, I would like to see both sometime. I believe the other one's sitting on my desk. I was admiring it. So, but if somebody's interested in that one right now, it's $30. Birchwood box. I mean, birch bark box. I'll just put the price in the chat just in case. But yeah, if someone's not interested in that, then I'll make that part of the next preview, Rhonda, and then they can come up with the next auction. Oh, speaking of boxes, this was part of the Goat Hill find. And the lady was asking $20 for it, and I kind of liked it. It's cool. It's a miniature version of the ones that I have. It's a great little jewelry casket. And if somebody's interested in that, it's $21. How much for the jet necklace? You know what? Let me pull the jet necklace out. And the stuff that's in this box, I bought it and I haven't even really looked at it. So let me take a proper look at it. Because I want you to know exactly what you're buying. All right, sterling silver clasp. Still in pretty good condition. So, yeah, the string still looks pretty good on it. Spot you can see the string showing through right here. Still in pretty good condition. These couple of chipped up beads, you know, it is what it is. They come with that comes with the territory. Just the fact that the thing's still intact is awesome. All right, let's get a length on this bad boy. All right, 18.5 inches long. It's so light. It's so weird. Like, I'm used to seeing deco necklaces that look like this, and they're glass or they're onyx, and they weigh a ton. This thing's just so light. So yeah, 18 inches long, and 49 grams. Yeah, beautiful. And it's, Rhonda, how old is it? Circa, I'm putting it at 1930s. That's it. So It could push into the 50s, but no. I'm saying 1930, maybe 1940, possibly as early as 1920. And the price, and only because of the minor condition issues that it has, um, $65, which is a steal. I was thinking $85 in this condition, and even then, I could see it being a 125, 135, and I know a couple dealers that would put it at 235, 250, just because of what it is. So, all right, I see Draft Horse Diva, not hesitating a second at 65, and I don't blame you. And if nobody else comes in pretty quick, Draft Horse Diva, then you're going to get a great deal. So you want to see that clasp again, Rhonda? Yeah, it's so light. It's amazingly light. So, all right, if nobody else is coming back at 70 or better pretty quick here, we're going to call that one. Sold to Draft Horse Diva at 65 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, sold. Congratulations, Draft Horse Diva. You're welcome, and thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate that. All right, just pulling more stuff out of the box. Well, thank you, Ellen. Jeez. Ellen at the Desert Rose Beads and Baubles. That was a very nice compliment. Thank you. Oh, no way. You kidding me? I bought this Bakelite bracelet last week. Oh, shoot. Does it match? Uh-uh. That's pretty darn close. No. Wow. Well, I was just saying how unusual it is. I don't remember ever finding these Bakelite clip earrings that look like they were cut from a bangle or from a piece of round stock anyways. And another type of Bakelite that I rarely see are these thin oval bangles. So two rare or unusual types of Bakelite just happen to come together here on this table. And they just happen to match color wise also. Like, what? That is pretty darn close. Do you think so? You think it's time for these to be married? What the heck? Well, I was bringing the Bakelite bracelet around. It's pretty unusual. Thin thin-walled oval, and also the color. When I bought this, I was like, wow, that color is really unusual. It's hard to see it. When light passes through it, it's almost an emerald green. From the front, you're just seeing that the light bounce off of it. So you just see the reflected light. I should probably go find my flashlight. When light passes through it, it looks like it lights up. Like from here, from my ring light, the light that's coming through it makes it look like it's brilliant. It pops like lucite. So, Tama, is this a sale? It is a sale, Tama. Yeah, I should be trying to sell this stuff, right? No, I'm just searching through a box of stuff that I just happened to find over here. I was running through the stuff that hadn't sold and found a bunch of stuff that hadn't even been shown yet. So don't be sorry, Tama. Don't be sorry at all. It's a sale. If you're here to buy some stuff, stay and hang out. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that got passed on earlier. So I haven't I just brought these up. The Bakelite earrings, I think I had $15 or $10 on those. And the bracelet, I was going to start that one for $35. I had to pay a little bit more for it because the guy knew what he had. So together, that would make the set, what, $45? So yeah, let's just go with that. If somebody wants the set, you can have the set for $45. So the bracelet, the long measurement there is 2 3/4. So yeah, 2 3/4 and 2 1/4 on the short side there. Yeah, I like the oval shape too, Tama. I like the thin wall and I like the oval shape. And so let's just do the bracelet. The bracelet is $35. And it is Bakelite, tested and confirmed. If you can smell Bakelite, this one smells. And Tama's in at 35. Something's going on out there. Some kind of funny noise. It's been a little weird lately. All right, Tama at 35. If no one else comes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to call that sold to Tama at $35. Thank you, Tama. Perps or creepers. Well, I wasn't sure. It was it's garbage night, so the neighbors are bringing their garbage cans out, and one of the neighbors' garbage cans had a squeaky wheel, and it was like, and it sounded like someone out there kind of making a little bit of a pathetic cry, like, like they needed some help or something. And it was just the garbage can squeaky wheel. All right. Thank you, Tama. We got that one sold. Anybody want it? Anybody want those? $10 for the Bakelite clip earrings. Awesome, Tama. Into buttons or pendants. Totally. Totally. They could be buttons or pendants for sure. All right, there was this silver, not silver colored glass pendant. $10 on that one. It's not sterling silver, even though it's marked 925. I call it sussy silver. Excuse me. Oh, I thought we were going to have another light catastrophe. All right, Tama. Tama's into that one for 10. All right, I got you, Tama. Whew. Thanks, Sparkling Water, for saving me. First piece of Bakelite. Oh, awesome, Tama. Well, I'll tell you what. How about with your first piece of Bakelite? I'm going to throw those ones in. I'm just throwing those ones in with your earrings for free. You get your first, second, and third pieces of Bakelite. And I guess the 10 was probably for the Bakelite clips, not for this, right? If it was for that, then I don't know, say blue 10 or something, because I think I got that one confused. I'm confused too, Tama. Ah. I'm confused, and hopefully we're unconfused by the time you drop the next message. Okay, this bracelet, if you watched my Goat Hill video, you saw me have to arm wrestle the lady to get this bracelet from her. I did get it. It may be the last thing I ever buy from her. Yeah, I think she was bidding. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm just giving it all to you, Tama. You're getting this one for free too. How's that? Zero here. Whether you wanted it or not, Tama, you're getting that one. What? I think that's what everybody's saying now. What? What's going on here? I think Doug needs to call it. It's very pretty, but I don't understand. Right? Tama, what happened is when you put the 10 in the chat, I had put 2 items in a row that were $10. And so when you bid $10 on the Bakelite clips, I thought you were bidding $10 on this one. And so I had wrote this down and put it in the bag. And then when you said that you were that was your first Bakelite, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to gift you the earrings then. I'm going to gift you the earrings that you had just bid on, is what I did. So yeah, I think that's what happened. I had gone back on the feed to hear the price. Oh, okay. Funny. All right, so you bought the Bakelite bangle and you got the earrings thrown in for free. And you can have this one for free too if you want it. But if you don't want it, then you can be like, keep that out of my bag. We can't keep doing this. No, we can't, Tammy. You're right. Well, I could. I could keep spinning all night long. But first, I'm going to bring up this bracelet. Yeah, I had arm wrestled the lady at Goat Hill to get it from her. And it's a great piece. It is a 6.75 on the cone. Inside it measures 2.5 inches across, 1 5/8 inch deep, and the gap is 1 3/8 inch. And I'm asking $85 for that one. The stone, it is cracked. It is obviously cracked right there. It is safely set in the bezel, and there's no danger of it going anywhere. But that is a condition. The stamp works great on this. And the price is $85. So if somebody's into that, in the condition that it's in at $85, just let me know. All right, it's going in your box, Tama. It's yours. Right, Tama? Yeah, I had to pay her before she even let me touch it. That was funny. This nice collar. You're welcome, Tama. And thank you. Yeah, this nice V collar. It's a 15-inch collar. It's sterling silver Mexican. Has this nice kind of clasp on it. And that one's $40. $40 on that one. Get it back in my bag. It doesn't want to be contained. Corvus. Hello, Corvus. Welcome in, Corvus. Glad I didn't miss your stream. I almost missed your comment, Corvus. Dang. Okay, RLM Robert Lee Morris Soho cuff bracelet. It's a small one, 6-inch. Some sort of mysterious composite stone in there. It is silver plate and leather wrapped. So very fine, very nice costume jewelry. And $30 on that one. $30 on the Robert Lee Morris Soho piece. If you're interested, hit me up, $30. If you're watching the playback and you notice that I dropped it by $5, then say, hey, I want it for that $30. I came at a confusing time for you, right, Corvus? You mean you came during life? Bakelite bangle, standard goodness, butterscotch, 1 inch wide, 2.5 inches. Just standard, really nice, really good goodness. $50 on that. None of those words meant anything. Standard, really nice, good goodness. It's a nice, deep carved Bakelite bangle in very good condition. And $50 is the price on that one. I better write that one on the bag. Those bags without prices can be dangerous. Dangerous for you, dangerous for me. Okay. Oh, the green perfume bottle. HQZ, are you still here? Are you still wondering why the green one was $125? Well, I'll tell you what, HQZ, the green one's now $100. So it's in amazingly good condition. Like new old stock. They are covered in silver, yeah. And they're old, rare. I was talking about it earlier. This thing should be black. In fact, I know the person I bought it from, and I know when he got it, it was black. And he polished the tar out of it, polished the black off of it. Yeah, and this one, it's in exceptionally good condition. It's an exceptional motif. The design is really well executed. You look at those nice fluid lines. And it's a one of a kind because it was signed by Ebba. Right? Gonna forget about this bottle when? Neba. I'm gonna remember it forever. So there you go. Emerald glass, they call it. And yeah, for what it is, $100 is just a crazy good deal. $125 was a good deal. $100 is a really, really good deal. Chinese enamel locket. Literally, I think you can find 3 or maybe 4 of these. Period. If you find me more, then please send them to me and prove me wrong. I have 2 of them. Hello, Penelope Meow. Welcome in. My Doug thinks he polished it so much because he was trying to make the genie appear, right? He was trying to get that genie to pop out of there and give him some gold. I'll try and get back with on the chain tonight. It came down with, oh no, dang. Yeah, no hurry on that, Penelope. I'm sure. I don't know if I have the perfect chain for that. Well, I actually do. I have the perfect chain for it. It's really long. It's like a 1920s, 1930s chain, 30s chain, but it's missing a clasp. So it's not like I can just send it to you. I need to find the right era appropriate clasp to repair it with, and then it'll be a great match. Otherwise, I just have kind of standard modern Italian silver chains. But if you have something that's just a specific length that you think will work for what you're wanting it for, just send me the length and I'll send you. I'll either send you what I have in that length, or I'll send you a couple options and you can choose. I thought Tanya bought those. I'm so mixed up. I sold the clear one, the clear and silver one. I still have the green and silver one. And yeah, I just bought these ones last week. These are different bottles than the ones I've had in the past. But this, I can't believe it, but I have this one right here, and I have one in the other room as well. And I've now seen 4 of these total, and I currently have 2 of the 4 that I've seen. But nice silver enamel Chinese locket. 800. April, this is probably more 900. This era of the Chinese silver, it tests pretty high typically. But definitely at least 800 silver. So this one, yeah. The first one of these that I found, I bought for $125. I'm selling this one for 100. So literally, I'm selling it for less than I would buy it for. um, but I'm happy to. I actually got a really good deal on it also. So I'm happy to pass that great deal on. So you can find one that's very close to this. We can find two like this on eBay right now. Whoa, that was a little creepy. Yeah, you can find two on eBay right now. One of them is mine. The other one, there might be one on eBay. Let's see. Yeah, the other one is mine, and then there's one that's on a Monet chain that's like $400 or something. So, and the motifs are a little bit different. Yeah, Jen, it's the same idea. Just give me a minute here. Oh, I needed to stretch my legs, anyways. Oh, a little kink. Oh, a little waggle and a little waddle. Here we go. So, I mean, they are the same motif, but you can see when they assembled them, they had slight variations in the cutouts. You know, the leaf patterns are a little bit different. The branch patterns slightly different, but that's all just in the variation of the cutouts. You know, they probably had a general pattern to work with. And when they sawed that silver out, and then by the time they got it finished, there was some natural variation and all that. Nope, Lily, sorry. Sorry, girl. I just got to make sure I keep them straight now. But yeah, one of these, there's a, the bail is solid. So that one's got a solid bail, and then this one's got a filigree bail, which I thought that was kind of a cool variation. I think maybe she did hiss at me, but I blew back at her. So yeah, so this one's $100 if somebody's into that. And this one, it's in my inventory. I just brought it out to look at them side by side. That one's going back in my back into my inventory and then into my safe. So on and so forth. Had a little Swarovski cat decoration. Right. Cat speak. Amazing colors. Yeah, I think the silver work and the enamel work are pretty exceptional in those. And just such a rare motif. All right, Swarovski cat. Someone needs a little Swarovski decorative cat. See, I had $20 on that. How about $15? And someone's got to buy it because if it sticks around here another week, that tail is going to be gone. There, let's see if we can get. There you go. There you go. All right, Jen's in. You see that swan and it's all good. All right, let's call that one sold to Jen at 15. All right, congratulations, Jen. That one goes to Jen's Gems. And yes, let's get that one packed up and out of here while it's still got a tail. You're not helping any, Lily. I don't know what you want. You already had, oh, you want second dinner. Oh, Tim already came in and curled up here. He's like already tucked himself in. I don't, Jen. That was the only Swarovski decorative piece I had. There were a number of little collectibles in that. In that last haul that I got, but that was the only Swarovski. The little Swarovski and the armadillo came together. Okay, Chinese enamel finger guard that fits me quite well, but gives me sweaty pinky pretty fast. So, but man, I gotta tell you, I know what this is for. This is for that spot. Oh, oh, it's like magic. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's what these are for. They're not. It's the magic spot ring. No one ever told you, but that's what it's for. $29 on that one. This one is silver over copper with beautiful, beautiful enamel. And it is adjustable also, so it fits many size fingers. I'm allergic to cats, but that one is cute, right, Jen? That's one you can actually pet. And that one can hang out in your office. You won't sneeze. Okay, 18 karat gold, 18 karat rose gold, carved crystal pagoda pendant. I don't know why that's a tongue twister. I see these in sterling. Yeah, I've had quite a few of these in silver, but I've never had one in gold. And this one's in 18 karat rose gold. And what did I have on that one? $59. Check this out. $45 on that one. $45 is that's probably how much the gold's worth in there. No, maybe not. I don't know. These days, 18 karat gold, that could be $45 worth of 18 karat gold. But it's pretty darn cute. These are really collectible pieces. If you twist my arm, I might stick it on my eBay store. Oh, Draft Horse Diva says, no arm twisting needed. Draft Horse Diva, you are in, and we're going to call that one sold at 45 to Draft Horse Diva. All right. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva. And congratulations. Oh, this one. Did I really drop the price that low early on? Fantastic. 800 silver butterfly. It's large. Or moth. We don't need to argue that one. 2 5/8 inches, 16 grams. It is 800 silver, and it's $39. So look at that early C clasp and tube hinge. It is marked 800, and it's really in exceptional condition. All right, I see my Captiva jumping on that at 39. And if someone wants to come back at 41 real quick, it's going to have to be quick. Then now's the time. Otherwise, it's going to my Captiva in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to my Captiva, $39. Congratulations, my Captiva, and thank you. That's really fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that. They can be quite fancy, yes. Thank you, my Captiva. Like I said earlier, I appreciate when pieces like that are appreciated. Yeah. And speaking of pieces being appreciated, this piece wasn't really in a state to be appreciated until it got cleaned up, because really, it looked like costume jewelry. It was pretty dirty and not real vibrant. Originally, I said it's awesome you have that both brooches. Forgot to push enter. April. You do the thing that I always do. Tanya and I actually both do that. Start a message and then hours late, days, weeks later, realize that they weren't sent. So I understand how that goes. And then sometimes I awkwardly send the message anyways later. And then I just, I wish I hadn't even gone there. So, all right. So this is a beautiful 14 karat gold and diamond necklace. Exceptional 14 karat gold clasp. Half barrel set with these diamonds, which when I bought it, I was like, okay, I appreciate the design. I appreciate what it is, and I paid a lot for it. But it was dirty. And I was thinking, darn, I just wish the diamonds were a little bit nicer. Like I wish they were a little bit cleaner, a little more on color. And then I cleaned it up and it had all those things. It's actually really beautiful. The diamonds, they had been worn. And so they had years of, a little bit of makeup, maybe a little bit of hairspray. It can dull them quite a bit. So once it was cleaned up, it was fantastic. It's 25 inches long. It's 30 grams, and it's $350. I had $375 on it, but drop that to $350. And look at the stations with the gold beads and the diamond studded rondelles. They're like little spinners. And they're quite vibrant. Yes, I was pulling weeds earlier. There are still weeds in my fingernails. Is it signed, Doug? Jen, that's a good question. I didn't even look when I bought it. Yeah, I don't believe it's signed. Yeah, I don't see any. I didn't see any, but I didn't inspect like each rondelle. If it was French, it would be pretty obviously marked on the connecting rings. Well, obviously, if you know what you're looking for. Draft Horse Diva, 30 grams. 30 grams total weight on that, and 25 inches long. Tested April. Yeah. I couldn't find any marks anywhere. April, you just beat me to the punch there. That was the one measurement I didn't have. And 6 millimeters on those. Yeah, 6 millimeters. Oh, I see Draft Horse Diva's in at 350. And 25 inches long, April. So 25 inches and 30 grams. And yeah, each one of those stations, like when I was cleaning it, I thought I was done and I was only halfway through the stations. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 of those stations with those rondelles. Those spinning rondelles suspended between those beads. Yeah, they're pretty fantastic, my Captiva. And I see Draft Horse Diva in at 350. If somebody else is interested and wants to come back at 355 or better, now's the time. Otherwise, we're going to call him. All right. Secondary device is almost giving it up. Oh, I see April's in at 370. Dang, that was about 2 seconds for me typing that one in. So Draft Horse Diva, we'd be looking for all right, or an out. So we got April McDonald at 370. Let's get that one sold to April. And thank you and congratulations, April. And thank you, Draft Horse Diva, as well. All right, couple more. Congrats, April. Can I borrow them? Funny. Are you sure they are real? Yes, April. Absolutely. Not only are they real, they're really exceptional. So I guarantee it. You didn't see the clasp? Oh, shoot, April. The clasp's insane. Here, will you bid more if I show you the clasp again? Kidding. Yeah, there's the clasp on that, April. And I think you'll see it. And once you have them in your hand, you're going to be like, oh, wow. I think, 370 is a good price. Yeah. They're pretty darn exceptional. In the rondelles too. Just the whole thing. I think you're going to be I think you should be quite happy, April. Hello, Nancy. Welcome in. Okay, great Satsuma buckle. Myself, I'm a fan of Satsuma. I see a lot of Satsuma that doesn't excite me. This one really excited me. Great painting, excellent condition, exceptional shape. I don't remember ever seeing this shape before. You just need a belt with a little tab to put it on, and it's good to go. So I had $80 on this, but I marked it down to $50. If somebody's into that for $50. Ooh, I did one jewelry jar and was so grossed out. Oh, Tama, I can only imagine what was in that jewelry jar. But hi, Doug. Lisa's in for 50. Okay, Lisa. I see you. Hello, Lisa. It's been a while. I hope you've been doing well. So Lisa, Satsuma buckle, 50, sold. People don't wash their donation stuff. No, Tama. That's supposed to be what the volunteers do. Good grab, Lisa. I like that. Yo, Doug, 50. Yeah, not getting grossed out was something I had figured out real early in the treasure hunting game. Like, oh, sometimes you're going to touch things that you may not have wanted to touch. You're going to have cockroaches. You're going to have mouse nests, maybe even mice, maybe even hints of what used to be a mouse, all kinds of things. So yeah, I know what some of that digging can be pretty gnarly. It's all right. It's just the secondary device doing somersaults. It just flopped onto the torque. Tama says, I worked in ER for 30 years. You can't imagine what crawls out of purses, etc. Yeah, I can't. I'm not sure I want to. Wow, that was it. I worked through the pile of what went down and didn't sell. And these suckers just happened to be sitting over here on the table, so really nice clip back earrings. They're 800 silver, marked for Cairo. Great hieroglyphs on these. Just a great overall design. 18 grams. They are clip backs. They're 2.5 inches long. So they got a pretty long drop on them. $30. $30. I think I bought these like 6 months ago, and I know at the time I paid at least that for them. Because I know who I bought them from and what I would have had to have paid and what I would have been willing to pay. So I personally think that's a great deal. But they are clip backs as well, which is a limiting option for many. Clipbacks typically sell fine for me, just to the people that are looking for clipbacks. They are shiny, Tama. Yep. They are shiny. They got shined up. I got to admit it. They were pretty, yeah. They were pretty irregularly oxidized. And so I did polish these ones. I will admit it. So, somebody likes those. Cairo 800 silver. I know, Tama, I like some oxidation myself. I like some patina. Put those in the right plastic bag, and in a week or so they'll be oxidized. Okay, had some lucite earrings and a little amber pendant. These lucite earrings, $10 on those. Yeah, they're costume jewelry. Lucite, silver plate. When I bought them, I was dreaming maybe they're amber. Ah, this could be a really nice amber. No, they're lucite. Down they go. Wow, you're still on. I went for ice cream with our friend who had her first radiation treatment today. Ah. Well, I'm glad you guys got to have ice cream together today. I hope you can continue to have ice cream together through radiation and far beyond. All right. This amber pendant, it does have one stone that's got a little bit of issues on the surface, but otherwise it's pretty darn fabulous. Great design on it. I love that bold bail. Lots of options on that one. $50 on that. It is 2 5/8 inch tall, and it's 21 grams. And yeah, $50. If you got to have it, that's the price. Those are the details. And I thought about maybe trying to polish that, polish the surface of that stone a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I might try to buff that out a little bit. I do know it doesn't look that bad in person, but in the pictures and on the camera, it's like, what's going on with that stone? It really draws your eye. Oh, okay. One more set of pearls, 14 karat gold white, 14 karat white gold clasp on these. And graduated. Let's see. Do I have my details on these ones? Yeah. 18-inch strand. That large bead is 8 millimeters. The smallest bead is 5 millimeters. So it graduates down to 5, pretty small. I was wondering if you can buff amber. I was wondering the same thing, Ellen. Can you buff amber? I think you can. I'm going to figure it out. Do a video. This is how you F up amber. Thank you, everyone. We've been friends for over 40 years. Appreciate the love. Ah, Lisa. Well, I wish the best for both of you in that whole situation, because I know that's got to be hard for both of you. So yeah, that shot right there kind of sums up the strand. They're graduated. They're white gold. They're pretty gorgeous. Nice white color on these. I so often find nice pearls that are cream, they're off-white, and these ones are just white. So pretty darn nice. Nice high luster on them as well. And $85 I had on those. 18 inches. I got a good deal on those. Right? Wasn't what I had in mind. Well, you know, I'll do my best. I think I'll learn how to do it before I try. Become a YouTube expert before I actually do it. All right. Those pearls going down. Let me make sure I get those back in the right bag. 18 inches, 14 karat. Those are the details. That is the price. If you're interested, reach out. Let me know. I'll send you an invoice. Oh, rose quartz, sterling silver. Beautiful pendant, $30. I wish pearls had a way to date them, like carbon dating, but cheaper. Yeah, Tama, I wish there was a way to just date them. Maybe someday there will be. Doug, sorry, but can you show me the last that I bought? What was the last item? Was it the pearls, April? I don't know. I just throw them in the bag, so. Can you show the last? All right, this one was 30. If somebody was interested, rose quartz, sterling silver, pendant. The pearls, yes. I can show you the pearls. You want me to wear them, April? There they are. I apologize to everyone. You don't have to apologize, April. I'm not in a hurry. I'm almost done here, so. And you asking me to, well, you asking whether I was going to stay longer prompted someone to ask about the fossil, and then it led to the box of other stuff that led to a bunch of other sales. So, yeah, no need to apologize. I'm sure other people don't mind being taunted by the pearls. The 14 karat rondelles. Oh, do you want this? You want some spinner action? Oh, the spinners. Are you looking for a mark on the side of those rondelles, April? Or are you looking for the Van Cleef? They're pretty fantastic. And once they cleaned up, like I really wish I had done a before and after on this, because before it was like, I liked it. I'm like, great, it's great. It's pearls and 14 karat and diamond. I should be excited about this. And then after I cleaned them up, I'm like, woo! I'm excited. Do you have the little carved ox on a cord, Miriam? I do. Yeah, I think that one's in my office as well. Ox. All right, April. I don't know what you were looking for there, or what you were looking at, but just looking for the presentation. I apologize. I gotcha. I gotcha. Hey, I don't blame you. Yep, I do have the little carved ox. I did. Did I show the 14 karat? I did. Okay, this is on wine back. I'll go grab that in a minute here. W. Marion. Okay, I did show this. 14 karat white gold. Quarter carat center stone. About just under 60 points total weight. Oh no, just it's 0.51 total carat weight on that. It's a size 7.5. And it's $350. Someone asking for the perfume bottles. The perfume bottle, the green one. Am I in all? Did I get stuck in? Oh, I'm in top messages. Darn it. Dang, darn it. Draft horse message. Oh, geez. All right. Give me a second here. I knew something was going on. Okay. Well, the green perfume bottle, I do still have it. It was $100. So I didn't actually catch who was asking. But diamond ring going down. Easy there, device. And perfume bottle. I'm about to buy myself a super sticker. Is the ring old? Draft Horse Diva? I think that ring is more like 50s, not deco. Yeah, so not terribly old in my book. So can we get that Ebba? So there is the bottle. It's an exceptional condition. It is $100 if somebody was interested in that. It was in perfect condition. That's all it takes is one time letting that stopper drop and hit something. All right. It's still good. I'm going to bag that stopper too. Jeez. You should use the headless neck sometimes, Rhonda. I should. I was just looking. I don't know where I put the headless neck. How did you clean the pearls I bought? I steamed them, April. I used my espresso machine. Yeah, it was. I was talking about that actually, April, because I was kind of stumped on how I was going to get those little spinning rondelles clean. Because toothbrush, washcloth, warm soap and water, none of those were really going to be that effective with something that you couldn't hold still. So a lot of times I use the steam from my espresso maker, which it's very gentle. Um, Depending on the distance you hold it from, it's either cold, it's a cold vapor, all the way to being very hot. Um, so yeah, I just used the steam and it spun the rondelles, and I just used the moisture and a light cloth, a cotton cloth, to wipe the pearls down. Um, yeah, and so that's all it took, was a little bit of steam and a little bit of a wipe down with that, the moisture that was left over, and it did a really exceptional job. Like when you see how clean those diamonds are, they're it worked quite well. Okay, well, let's see, ran back through those. Oh, guess these didn't sell. Some little sterling silver, little Mexican silver, little onyx face mask earrings, screwbacks, and $20 on those. I think. Yep. If somebody wants those, there. Let's match them up. One of those was doing their own thing. All right, Lisa's in. Lisa wants those for 20. All right, thank you, Lisa. Those were just sitting over there looking at me like, what's going on? I was lagging. Arg. Oh, sorry, Draft Horse Diva. I hate that. That lag will catch us. Oh, the coin. Guess those didn't sell either. Congrats. I like them too. I like hearing that. You like it when more than one person likes stuff. All right, 833, 834 now. All right, these nice sterling silver. What do we call them? Quarters? How did you clean the pearls I bought? April, I don't know if you just, I don't know if that's a repeat. Because I just answered that question. I cleaned them with my espresso machine. Somebody thought I dipped them in coffee. But no, I cleaned them with water. $20 on these. Actually, $21 on these. If somebody's into those for $21, then you can have them. They're sterling silver. They're even signed. I don't know, someone, they're like, hey, I'm making silver quarter earrings. I don't know what their name is, but they did it. He steamed them, April. Go back a couple minutes and he'll tell you all about it. Steam in a soft rag. Oh, look, I'm. What? Why are you hiding the other one? All right. Finger cramp. Yeah, it's about as gentle as you can get, April. You know, no chemicals, no rubbing. That was like magic. When it works great, but it only works in very special circumstances. All right, you do that, April. I do not recommend other people trying that at home for liability reasons. Yeah, Lisa, it reminds me of like the buffalo nickels that you see in a lot of old Native American pieces. Okay, the jewelry box over here still had some jewelry going. I don't remember if I think I did show this a couple weeks ago. I feel like this. Yeah, I feel like I had this, and then I brought it to the show after I showed it. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't show it, but here it is. Sterling silver and natural stone necklace. It's like some kind of agate, and these look like some kind of lava or a pumice. Very porous stone. It's pretty darn long. Oh, 34 inches. I'm just dropping rulers all over the floor now. 34 inches long. It's great. I think I'll just wear it. Yeah, it doesn't work well with this shirt, but this shirt's more about itself and not accessories. So I don't know what I paid for it, but I think I'm safe to sell it for $45. Oh. Pearls come from the water. Water is fine for them in liquid or steam form. I agree, Ellen. I agree. I would not recommend putting vinegar on your pearls, but definitely wouldn't put vinegar on your coral. What exciting project are you working on this week, Keith? Welcome in, Keith. Exciting project is surviving YouTube chat. I'm actually doing some gardening this week, Keith. It's pretty exciting. You might be able to see my fingernails. They still have some gardening action under them. All right. I'm not feeling any action on the necklace. Let me put that in the light box. That looks like a fun one to play with in the light box. Oh. Anyone want to play a tune? Sterling silver tune brooch. I think it's Bow, maybe. Sterling by Jewel Art. I shouldn't guess like that. Jewel Art, sterling silver. What is that? A treble clef? Bass clef? I don't remember. It's been a long time. $20. $20 for that one. You could even wear that one as a pendant. Stick it on a chain. Ooh, right, Ellen? Opals do like a little water bath. They will dry out, and I've seen them crack on hot days. Like I routinely tell people when I'm out shopping at shows, if they have opals out in their case in the sun, I'm like, hey, you might want to protect your opal. You might want to put it in the shady section or just take it out of your case entirely. Because that's not good for them. All right, we're just about through here. There's some other stuff. I don't know what's going on here. This jewel box had this fun brooch going in there. Ooh, it's like a sun. I don't know what's going on there. Lots of stones, lots of color, a lot of action. What's that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones. And we got $6. $1 a stone. Anybody into that costume brooch? Watch me loop it, and they're all gemstones. Ah, darn it. A 14 karat gold gemstone brooch for $6. Those are all the kinds of deals we're looking for. Hello, Heart Candy. Welcome in. I'm glad you caught the show too. All right. No one's into that one for $6. Let's put that one back into the jewelry box. Silver chain. Nope. That's not happening. No, that looks like a tangled up necklace. Okay. That one's not happening either. Oh, this one's pretty cool. That one's all right. Yep. Rhonda. You know what? You're right, Rhonda. I think I'm done. I think I kind of worked through what I have, and I have a lot of other stuff here, but I'm just kind of done. So, how about if we finish with a giveaway? I'm sorry, Grace. You know, there are a lot of good items that got passed on though, Grace, if you want to catch the playback. So good night, W. Marion. Great to see you as well. I'm going to give this away. So I don't know if you remember the sterling silver and gray chalcedony pendant, but let's give that away. We're going to finish the night with the giveaway. And thank you, Nightbot, for letting people that know that PayPal invoices will be coming from the Crystal Bear. So give me a second here to set up Nightbot to give away this pendant. Because Nightbot is my trusty chat assistant. Not jotform. Nightbot. Haven't had Nightbot on board all night. So what do we have? 26 people in the house still and 40 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I can think of a lot of places that you could be on this Wednesday evening, Wednesday night now. So I appreciate that you're choosing to spend your time here. All right, so we're going to do a keyword giveaway. Everybody is eligible. And the keyword tonight is bird. B-I-R-D. So all you have to do is enter bird in the chat. Ooh, we got 10 people entered already. All right. Moving right along. All right, 23 people in the house and 11 people are entered. That's about a standard ratio there. Usually about half the people that are around enter. So I'm going to give this about 10 more seconds. Oh, 24 people in the house and 11 entries still. So yeah, I'll give this about 10 more seconds. You can spam bird as many times as you want. Uppercase, lowercase, it doesn't matter. Nightbot doesn't care. All right, we're going to choose a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. W. Marion, congratulations. You won the giveaway. Woohoo! W. Marion, that one's going in your box. Congratulations. And thank you very much. Thank you very much, W. Marion. And everybody else who entered the giveaway. Giveaway. Yeah, I appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody coming back after the stream crashed. And thank you again to Tama, Penelope, to April McDonald, Draft Horse Diva. Welcome in and welcome aboard. Great to have you here. W. Marion, always a pleasure. And Once Upon a Time, thank you as well. Nancy, Heart Candy, I know you dropped in right at the last minute. Glad you can make it. And please do check out the playback. Anybody else who's here last minute or maybe you didn't catch the beginning of the stream, go back and watch it. Maybe there's a treasure or two for you still hanging out there. Hello, Once Upon a Time. And Rhonda Schrader, thank you as well. Appreciate you all. Tanya, if you're still out there, thank you also. Yeah, so it's been a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves here. Until next time, hopefully Friday. Yeah, Friday is my next planned day. Until then, I'm going to get out there, get more treasures. Got a lot more in the pipeline. So thank you again for being here. Hope you all have a great night and peace.